Alright guys, I'm going to get on here and talk about the bait that I've been using over the last 3 years really. Last year really used it exclusively. This year it is my go-to, and that is the Swim Jig. This bait in particular that I'm really fond of this year, Z-Man. It's a cross-eyed snakehead swim jig. This is a 1/4 ounce. I really like the 1/4 ounce. I can fish it everywhere in my shallow lakes that I fish. If I get into a little bit deeper water, I have thrown the 3/8. I haven't caught any fish on it. I've caught all my fish that you're going to see in this video this season, except for like 4 spinnerbait fish on this jig, paired with what I've been really running. Last year I ran a lot of kayak, the swing baits. Those were really great, just not very durable. They consistently fell off. The tails were getting pulled off. So this year I'm using the Rapala Crush Mare in the 3-inch model. This is a sexy shad, and then the jig is the Muskrat. That has been all around stained water to super clean water. Has been a very, very good color for me this year. In the video that you're getting ready to watch is a lot of fish that I've caught. Not all the fish that I caught, the majority of the fish that I've caught this season. And it's going back, it's a fun video to edit, just to see all of the fish that I have caught, even some of the mistakes that I've made on some of my hook sets, and when I felt bites, and just looking at the rod tip, knowing what I felt. It's really interesting to go. One thing, if you guys haven't ever videoed yourself fishing, I suggest you do it. It's kind of humbling to watch when you make a mistake. You lose a fish, but it wasn't anything to do with anything but you, and then you can hold yourself accountable. But yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of commentary, talk about water conditions, what the conditions was fishing, water temperature, weather, all of those good things, time of year. So sit back and enjoy. And I do have a video coming up. I'm going up to Indian Lake, only going to fish with one bait for a few hours in the morning, because next week I have a tournament that is one presentation. So they've already got me marked down for the swim jig. It's a MLF style fishing, so 12-inch fish minimum, as many as we can catch. So I got a feeling that after watching the video, this will be pretty good. See you on the next one, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to commentate through this. This is the second tournament of the year. First tournament, I caught all my fish on a spinnerbait. The water was very stained to muddy. I kind of felt that I wasn't going to be able to do that much without having the vibration of the spinnerbait. Second tournament, start fishing with the swim jig. And you can see this is my first fish. The water is very cold. It's probably about 50 degrees here. Stained water. And then obviously all of our tournaments are in the evenings that you'll see here. Come on. Where's your mouth, dude? Tournament 3. Bright and sunny. Got a little bit of wind blowing in, kind of out of the southeast. Right here, I lost this fish, but you'll see later in the video that I come back the next week and catch him. All these videos are 2 weeks apart. And then what you see me doing here is I'm just casting that jig or pitching that jig, however you want to say it, to cover. Not real shallow. Some of these fish are really pulled off, but as you see, as we get further
the water temperature starts getting warmer and warmer. Like right there, we have a water temperature of 71 degrees now, literally 2 weeks apart.
That's a catfish. If it's not, it's a nice work one. Oh, come on, dude.
Now we're into tournament 4. Water stain. I think the fish are starting to get pre-spawned. They're really moving in, staging into their spawning areas. I'm flipping really, really shallow. Getting that bait as close to cover as possible.
Here.
You can see in a lot of cases that that bait lands, and I'm landing that bait right on those fish's head. But being able to cast this bait up into cover right there, just like that one right there, that was a nice little skip into the cover. This bait skips phenomenally. You just got to do it on smooth water. You have any chop on the water, and it makes it tough. Right here, I just fished a windblown point on rock. So as I said, it's just a jig. At the end of the day, it's just a jig. You can swim it, flip it, drag it on rock, drag it on the bottom. It's very versatile.
There was one right back there. That's a freaking really good one. 17-inch. Doing here. Which will push.
All right, guys. Now we're on the dam. This is my probably the favorite presentation that we have with the swim jig. I'm either throwing that right at the bank on top of the fish, or I'm actually throwing it up in the grass and dragging it down into the water. Very stealthy, very finesse presentation, but just an awesome way to fish. You'll see me fishing the dam quite a bit in the video.
As it go here. Bring tail down. Your tail down, dude. No, 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 no. 13 3/4.
All right, guys, here we have tournament number 7. Water temperature was 86 degrees. Still throwing the swim jig. It just did rain, so these fish were very active. This is the tournament that I was telling you that we had 8 guys fishing, and there was 8 limits turned in. And if you didn't have 56 inches, you weren't getting third place. So lots of big fish caught. I caught some fish today. but really just ended up in 5th place, which isn't horrible. Still in 1st place, tied right now for our angler of the year.
14 and a half.
This is our weeknight tournament.
Huh. That was probably the biggest bass I caught this season. 2021.
All right, guys, this is the biggest tournament of my tournament fishing career. I fished a Bassmasters qualifier a couple weeks ago up at Nemesilla in Akron. This lake is super, super clear water, intimidating clear, but still throwing the shad bait with that muskrat jig, and I did very good for what the competition that I was fishing up against. It was just very fun tournament. Very happy with results. I think I came in 16th, and yeah, very happy with it. See right here, that fish actually came over and chased my bait all the way up until he hit it. That was a fun little skit to edit out and put in slow motion for you guys. Same way here, you can see how clear the water is, sitting in about 3 foot of water, casting lily pads, and just so interesting. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching this style of video. I usually don't do how-to stuff, but this is pretty much an open book of my fishing season thus far this year. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, ask questions. I'm willing to answer them. See you on the next one, guys.